Hi there, my name is Jamin and I run Imagination Studios, and I wanted to kind of share a little bit of a tutorial of how I've been doing things and even maybe show you something I've been working on. Um, I'm an aspiring, I'm a graphic artist by day. I do digital artwork, mostly like vector graphics for t-shirts and stuff like that. That's my day job. And I love it to death. And I've been trying, I've also been into animation and film for a very, very long time. I wanted to kind of learn the different things. And Productioncrate has a lot of really great tutorials. So I kind of wanted to share some of the stuff I've learned from them with them. It's a little weird, but there's lots of really cool stuff you can do with the content they have to kind of enhance it. Some people were like, hey, we would like some more tornadoes. And they did oblige right here. And I think this is for pro members. It's not very expensive. It's like $40 for the whole year. This is my second year subscribing to the service. Fantastic, hands down. Love it. Lots of really cool elements that you can use. So I really like the new stuff they did, but I want to show you what I did with their old footage here from for their gray tornado. And you may notice there's a lot of other stuff in here as well. So this is just basically the static shot of their older storm that they have. It's pretty good. Looks really, really nice. But I'm going for kind of like a deserty feel where it's like sand being kicked up. So I needed to basically get that effect going. So what I have here is their storm, and I'll go into the pre-comp here. Transitioned in the different spots to where you have the storm kind of fading in and out. But it wasn't enough. There was like it's missing a certain kind of je ne sais quoi, as it were. It needs to be a little bit different. So I was thinking to myself, what could I add here to get this thing going? So I needed a kind of secondary outer shell, and that's what this is here. And down here is the composition between these two, so you can kind of see it in action. So basically what this is a it's the same thing, except it has a alpha mask with it diffusing with something else changing and manipulating it. And if we go into the shot here, you can see that it's a composition of other compositions. So it's the first pre-composition with this, which is basically an extended, I don't know if it'll show up here. Oh, there we go. It's called a Hurricane, and I found this particular footage on Pixabay, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. Now, I mean, this has like flames kind of like built in. There's their footage crate flame wall, but Hurricane 7246 is available on Pixabay if you would like to go find it. So once you composite those two, like you do here, something really cool happens, and I needed it to be longer, so I did a little time stretching and mismatching. You have sort of a slight get this kind of really cool like outer ring feel. It's also stretched out. Looks really, really nice. I think I need to make this part go up a little bit more, but that's fine. Kind of looks really, really cool. Very natural feel to it, and it's just basically taking something that's already there, modifying it with something else, and then kind of pseudo making it to your needs, which is pretty cool. Let's see now if I can find the actual firestorm scene. Is that the one? I don't want to show too much. But this is oh, here we go. Let's just drag and drop here. It's fine. Yeah, so I was going for this kind of it's like sci-fi dust planet with storms that are on fire or whatever. Let's see if it'll behave for me. Oh, I think I need to zoom out. There we go. That might be a little bit better. So we have some other different effects going on here, and I could probably turn those off just a little bit, but you get the idea. Let me find my other scene that doesn't have all of this craziness in it. Okay, so we've let it render out just a little bit here, so kind of give you an idea of what's going on. Some bolts of lightning come down, burn up the ground, flame column descends from the sky, thing, it's on fire, and there's that waviness thing. Now this was fun too. This vortex right here on the top was also from Pixabay, and I think I can show you that as well. Main storm, I believe. Go into the composition, and then go into that particular one. Wait, did I lock it? I did. Let's unlock this all. And there we go. Okay, so then we can go into here, and we have a bunch of really cool stuff. Now, all these different techniques that you see here, I've learned from Productioncrate, so thank you guys for that. Everything has been totally worth the money I've invested. I definitely plan on resubscribing again when the time comes. So, with that said, you kind of have a few different layers. Again, I believe this back storm cloud here is also from Pixabay. Cloud rotation, which I think is something different, but each of these are okay, I needed it was short. It was a short clip, and I needed it to be longer. So again, you basically go in and change the opacity settings, try to find an area where it's overlapping good, or enough of a kind of a flowing movement to make sort of sense. And what we're left with is this really cool looking kind of background effect. And then you can take this, right, after you're done sort of editing all the different things, and then put it into like a 3D type field. And I basically use that same element over here and over here, except I reverse these two so that they're more or less good to go in the background, so everything looks kind of smooth, and you still get these nice like flashes of light and flares and all kinds of really, really cool stuff. Then there's, to get it this darker color in the back, I have these gradients here to kind of smooth everything out, give them this nice dark eye. And then from there, you have this this scene where the eye of the storm is, and it's doing its thing. You could probably use some of those automatic lens flare things to kind of add this thing up. So that is that. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. I don't do a whole bunch of stuff here on this channel. It's mostly just for fun things that I do for my mom's website. This actually is for her site, so you're kind of getting a sneak peek behind the scenes, a little bit of that. And I just want to say thank you again. I hope this really helps you guys take some of the really cool effects they have on their site and enhance them a little bit further. Even if I am a complete, almost total noob at this, I am an artist at heart and kind of messed around with Photoshop and Illustrator enough to go, what if I just do this? But with more experience comes cooler effects, and I can't wait to learn so much more. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, and remember, be good and be creative. We'll see you next time.